Andy, it's a point. What's your overriding feeling after that game, though?
First of all, thank you for the fans who travelled down in obviously difficult conditions 2 days before Christmas. I think it's a good point in the end. We come here, having won our last 2 games, so it's 7 points now from 9 games. We found it difficult to get control in the first half because of the conditions, obviously playing against the wind, and they had us on the back foot, and we had to defend our box. And it was good that we got at half-time 0-0, and we changed things a little bit and went with the double six. But for the spirit, the togetherness, the courage that the players kept going with, we introduced young players from the bench and the energy that they injected into the game, and it's brilliant that after a period of time that James has been out, he comes on and scores the equalising goal.
Were you a bit frustrated with the performance because there were large parts of the game where you had possession, but you didn't have a shot until I think it was 70 odd minutes when James came on?
Yeah, listen, we want more end products, obviously, and I think in the first half when the times we got into the final third, our last ball let us down a little bit. But you know, you're here, you know what the conditions are like. It's maybe not as easy for people who are not here to realise how difficult the conditions were. Wycombe play it in a certain way, we play in our way, and they probably deserve to get in front. But we kept going, didn't we? We kept going, we found a way, we made changes, we made positive changes, and we get the goal.
Was the goal a bit annoying because, you know, particularly how you defended up until that point when the lad manages to get in at the back post? Were you a bit annoyed with how that went in?
Yeah, I think the ball could have come forward. When it went backwards down our left-hand side, we could have played a forward pass there, and we don't. And then obviously with the clash of systems, that they're 4-3-3 against our different shape, you sometimes get wingers in between, and we defended a lot of the time with a back 4 today against their front 3. And listen, those things happen. We find ourselves 1-0 down, having not played great. But again, what great character by the players, the lads who came off the bench. And we walk away from here with, say, 7 points from 9 games.
Bailey's assist and then James's finish as well. I suppose that's what you wanted from those two, to come on and try and create different problems for Wycombe at that point, up until what you'd already done. Yeah,
and then obviously Reece and Alfie play slightly deeper, and we moved Lloyd back, and we were much better in the second half. We had much more control in the second half. But again, to score goals, you need probably a bit more end product, and we didn't have that today. But the positive, we walk away with a point, and I say from 7 points now from the last 9. It's a good points return, and now we can look forward to the 2 games over Christmas.
Just a couple of players who didn't make it today. Obviously Ollie we know about, no Funzo today as well. Can you tell us how he is at the minute?
Yeah, he's going to be ruled out for a number of weeks.
Is that obviously a blow to you, given how well he's played for you this year?
It's a real blow to us, obviously, yeah.
In terms of the players who, like we say, came on, James has come on and made a big impact as well. He's not got much time left to do that now before you've all got a decision to make as well. But what can he show to you in that period of time to maybe show that he's worth staying beyond January, as if you didn't already know?
Everything he's been doing since he came back to the club on a daily basis. And for him to come back in today, he joined in full training for the first time on Monday, I think. And Uchi ruled out today through illness. Lofty was off on Thursday with illness. Uchi didn't come in yesterday with the same illness. So you know, James involved and comes and impacts the game, and a centre forward who scores a goal.
Are you hopeful that now it'll give you some more options knocking around there to get that end product when you've got him back and 1 or 2 others when they are up to full fitness?
Listen, we scored 3 against Stevenage, we scored 3 against Wigan. We should have scored more. We've scored today. So yeah, the more options, the more competition we got, the better we'll be.